people, what's going on? My name's Sunny. This is my first YouTube video, so I'm kind of pumped. Basically, this YouTube video is just going to be going over how I started trading and basically how I went into trading. Okay, so from the beginning, I mean, as most people's story when it comes to trading, they obviously go on the internet and they figure out how to make money online. Okay, first thing I did, first business I got into was an agency. I saw a lot of obviously imarketslive, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to start an agency. Flopped it. Okay, started the agency. I messaged thousands of different companies trying to figure out to get some response. Most of the responses were not interested, not interested, not interested. Then I got one response from someone in China. Asked me obviously about the servers and stuff like that. We went across and I was talking to them and blah 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 and all that stuff, but it fell through because the time zone was different, and to be fair, I had never had a client before. Okay, so that fell through. In the end, I just stopped with the agency because I messaged so many people getting no responses. I thought, you know what, I can't bother to do this anymore. Anyways, I went back to the drawing board again, searched up again how to make money online. I ended up coming up across e-commerce. So I actually started obviously doing e-commerce. That was actually a little bit successful. There was a big problem that I figured out though with that, and this is why obviously I ended up stopping doing that. But I had a pet store. I thought, you know, people love their pets, people are going to spend money on their pets. I had a bunch of pet products and stuff like that on there, and that's what I was selling basically. So I sold a few products to the UK, but the major problem was that there was something in the settings which wasn't allowing people to purchase from other countries. Okay, and I didn't figure that out till recently. So that ended up just flopping basically, and I stopped doing that. That's something I could probably look back to, different business model maybe. But in terms of trading, I stopped for a while after that with the entrepreneur stuff. I thought, alright, let me pack it in a little bit, let me just make some money. Got a job, started making some money, and then I come across a video for trading. I actually see the people on YouTube and Instagram and stuff making loads of money. I was like, okay, piqued my interest, let me get involved. So I searched up a video on YouTube about trading, I was learning a little bit. Then I found this one guy on YouTube, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a 4-hour video, like a course on YouTube for free. And he went from the ground zero, talking about how gold was obviously used to be our currency and how it's changed now to US dollar and Great British pound and stuff like that, and it's like paper currency and stuff, and the different values between the gold and how it switched over. And then he went through obviously all FX and stuff like that and how people trade. That 4-hour video really caught my interest with trading from there. I was like, okay, I can use my own money to basically leverage and make more money instead of trading my time. I was very big on business and stuff like that. So after that, obviously the first thing I went and did straight away was create a demo account. So I've got my demo account now. I'm trading. I'm actually doing pretty well on my demo account. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go put some money in and see if I can make some money from this now. Yeah? So obviously with a demo account, I'm trading like £100,000. I went and put in £100 in my demo account. I mean, let me see how I get on with this. Started making a little bit of money, but I was making like £1 here, £1 there. I was like, okay, this is getting a bit boring. I can't be making £10 a week. Like that's never gonna work. So I was like, let me up the size a little bit. Obviously, I was only trading 1 to 100 leverage at the time, so I upped the size of what I could trade. I blew the account. Okay, basic story. Blew the account. I was like, okay, something's going wrong here. Let me go back to the drawing board again and let me figure out what's going on. So I dropped back, did a little bit more research, understand a little bit more, and I put in another £100. You guessed it, blew the account again. Okay, so I was like, okay, so it's not as easy as people make it look, so I'm gonna have to obviously put in a little bit more time. So went back, did a little more studying again, understanding how to trade. Obviously now I started learning about candle patterns, learning about the trends, learning about all this different stuff. Made another demo account, started trading with a demo account again, started doing well. Picked out a little strategy. Obviously I was watching Doyle Exchange and I was watching Daniel Savage mostly. Okay, them guys were the ones where I picked off most of my knowledge from when it comes to trading at the start. So I started off scalping. See, now I was scalping on the demo account, which had like £100,000, so I could take a loss and be okay. When I took it over to the real account, I started trading like £500 and I was scalping. It's just I blew multiple accounts like that, because scalping I'll look for like 5-6 trades in a day, 7 trades in a day, and it's just not sustainable. You can't take that many trades in a day and expect to be successful. I was making £100 or £50-60 in a day, and then I'll just blow it all later on in the day because I'm looking for another trade entry to make more money.
So obviously that when discipline and stuff like that comes in later on down the line. So I'm making money and I'm losing money and I'm making money and I'm blowing the account and I'm going back and learning. And then I was like, you know what, let me take a step back, do a little bit more learning, and maybe get a job based around the financial market so I can learn as well. So in the end, I ended up working for a company called FOREX TRADING, which is a brokerage. Okay, what they do is they basically teach you a lot about trading, and then they put you on the phones to basically teach other people and manage their accounts. Doing this job for like a year and a half. So in this time, I was getting a lot of people who were experienced with trading coming through, who would give me their knowledge on the phones, and also getting people who had absolutely no experience, who I had to teach how to trade. Okay, and obviously give them information on how they trade and the different the different stuff they need to look out for when it comes to trading. Also giving them updates on the market as well when it comes to fundamentals and stuff like that. So in terms of that, I did that for like a year and a half. I gained a lot of experience while doing that. Then I made myself another account and I started trading again. I did ended up finding FX Alex, which he builds a lot on set and forget, which is also a method of like swing trading, day trading, which was definitely a lot more suited to me. I could have a lot more patience and wait for the trades, and then I could also maybe take one trade in a day, and that one trade be successful. It'd take the whole day, and then I'm not there looking for more trades and then blowing all the profits I just made previously. So that was the strategy I ended up adopting. Going through with that did help me a lot. So yeah, the swing trading was obviously a big part of me changing my whole structure of how to trade. I still lost quite a lot of money when I was swing trading. It was due to obviously discipline. So I had to take a step back now and start learning about discipline, understanding in the markets. Okay, I've been boxing now for around 5 years. Okay, same amount of time as I've been trading. With boxing, you gotta have a lot of discipline. Obviously, there's no smoking, no drinking really at the early stages, and obviously you gotta stay fit, eat healthy and stuff like that to compete. Taking over that discipline I had with boxing really helped me obviously coming through when it's come to trading. Okay, so obviously having that discipline there as a background helped me understand obviously I have to have risk management, I have to have a strategy, I have to have a plan, I have to follow it. And that's the only way you can obviously succeed with trading. So taking that through into trading, it gave me a big advantage, it gave me a bit of a boost. And then after that, once it really clicked is when it actually clicked. Then obviously you can start seeing your profits coming through and stuff like that. So in terms of everything, I've been trading for around 5 years, continuing to trade now. I mean, like I say, this was just an introduction video. Plenty more videos to come. I've got a couple more bits for the setup to get fixed, but once it is, I think what we're going to start doing is obviously just going over some of my strategies and what I do with trading, and just if there's anyone out there obviously needs help and stuff like that, give me a shout. I've also got a TikTok and stuff like that as well, which I'm going to put in the description, which you can go and have a look at, which I do update on there when I'm placing a trade and stuff like that. Okay, so that's it for now. Peace.